In this video, we're going to go over the insurance history screen. You get to this tab, in this video, we're going to go over the insurance history screen. You get to this tab by going to Transactions, Insurance History. Here you can see the history of any insurance service. You can see when it was billed, the payer, date paid, memo, and you can rebill through this screen. Here you can filter by third-party payer. You can also filter services by a start and end date. For instance, if you just want to look at services in 2021, you could use this date picker to filter that way. Set all to rebill will rebill everything in the case. So please keep in mind, if you set all to rebill, it will rebill all services in this case. Same with new bill. New bill will new bill all services in a case. I want to be very specific about what the new bill feature does. This button, or this new bill button, will create a bill in Cairo HD, but it will bypass our green sheet validation. So I do not recommend any office use this button. There are certain circumstances where an insurance biller may need to purposely bypass our green sheets, but for the most case, you don't want to click on new bill, as you want those services to pass the validation process and hit the green sheet if there is any errors. Here you can see the service date and time it was entered, the name of the service, the payer, and if you have a secondary payer, that will show here. Date billed, you can see the last date it was billed or the history. So here you will see the history of any date. Here you will see the history of any date where this service. Here you will see the history of any date and time when this service was billed. In this bill history, you will see the date, any time that this service was billed out. You'll see the billed amount, date paid, and the same thing, you can see the history if there's been multiple payments on a service. Primary paid, secondary paid, an amount was shown here if an EOB has been posted and there was an insurance payment. Memo, that is attached to the EOB posting screen. And status. Here you can select if you want to rebill certain services. So remember, in this situation, this will rebill all services for a case, but say I just want to rebill one data service. I would click Set to Rebill. Save. And those services will go back into that purple status so that they can be rebilled. On this screen, you will also see if any service has been voided so that you have a history and know anything that's happened with an insurance service.